Oh my God, you are not.
It's an all black tux. All black. And I didn't have a white tux shirt, so this is actually a. I've got my cummerbund on and everything.
David didn't give me any notice, by the way, that I had to be on video for this.
Which is why I was wearing my tuxedo.
Yeah.
Heather asked me yesterday, am I going to have to be, you know, prettied up and stuff? And I was like, I'll be wearing a tux, which of course I was joking, but then I decided last minute to anyway, everybody, David G here with the Internet Marketing Party and the beautiful, the lovely Heather O'Brien.
Hello.
Hey, Heather. So what we're doing in this recording today is giving everybody just a taste of what to expect when they come see you and your partner Kent Clothier. So when you and Kent come and grace our stage in just about 2 weeks now. So let's talk a little bit about your success, both of your success online. Even though it's called the Internet Marketing Party, the reason we're having two very successful real estate investors speak on our stage is because you started out as real estate investors, and the tools that you needed in order to be successful and to leverage, to be able to buy as many properties as you do and make as much money as you do, you realized other investors could use those as well, right?
Absolutely.
And so you figured out who was the brain behind creating all those tools.
It was a joint effort for sure. Kent is like a genius sales and marketing guy, and I'm just like the geek behind the scenes, so that's why it's a great partnership. He really has a great vision, and I have a great, I take his vision and I add to it and automate it and create good things. It's fun. Well,
that was my sneaky way. I knew that Kent had something to do with it. That was just my sneaky way of kind of sliding in there that you're kind of more the operational, behind the scenes.
Yeah.
If it's got to do with systems and automating business, it's pretty much you, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. That's me.
So, what the topic of your talk, and so anyway, to just wrap that up, you and Kent have built quite a few. How many web properties, including but not limited to 1-800-SELL NOW?
Uh-huh.
Somebody's walking in the door. Say
hi. With my breakfast. Thank you.
Awesome.
Look at that. Service. Thanks, Sam. You want to say hi?
I'll take mine next, please.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you.
So the first Internet Marketing Party video presentation where our speaker's eating breakfast.
I won't eat on the phone, don't worry.
Where are you, by the way?
I am in Big Bear. You want to see a beautiful view?
Yeah, totally.
You guys can all see this. This is what I woke up to this morning, the lake.
Wow.
So some paddle boarding and wakeboarding and tubing later is in store.
Very, very cool. And you spend a lot of time in Costa Rica as well, huh? So folks are probably wondering, so what has, Kent and Heather done that are outside? Because if anybody's in the real estate marketing niche, I'm sure they know who you and Kent are. Maybe more Kent than you, because
they know who Kent is. They don't know who I am.
You kind of hide behind the scenes, right?
Yeah.
So this is actually a really big deal that you've decided to come out and show your face and hang out and share some of what you do behind the scenes. And so you've created dozens of different web properties, which we're not supposed to make income claims, but you guys do very, very well for yourself, and people can do the math. You've got over 100,000 customers on Continuity, right?
We have, we do a bunch of different things online. So which we do sell real estate, obviously. I just found out today we've sold 308 properties as of this year, 2012, in Memphis.
Wow.
So that's a big deal. And we do a lot of online marketing for that. We've created products to drive people into our funnels. We have 1-800-SELL NOW, which is a continuity program where we license that brand. We have, and I mean, basically we've just gotten really good at creating products and finding the right customers.
But,
we do.
Just so people can do the math in their head, what's the price point of 1-800-SELL NOW? The minimum.
The minimum, it's usually $299 a month. That's for a 250,000 household. So,
so they've got Yeah, a ton of business that you folks do, and congratulations, hats off. That's
Thank you.
phenomenal. And look at the smile. Look at how happy. They say money doesn't buy happiness. Look how happy she looks.
Yeah. I agree. Money allows you to do lots of things that are fun.
Right, right. So, but so that folks watching and listening right now can get an idea that this is more than about how much money someone can make when they do well, or gloating about your success and Kent's success. What you're going to be talking about on the stage is the essence of your success is that you've successfully, time and time again, created products that people actually want, right?
Yeah, we create products that we use in our business. It started out, we did real estate. Like I said, we've sold 308 properties, actual real estate properties in Memphis. And then we needed, because we wanted to sell, get a good deal on properties. We started 1-800-SELL NOW to bring in motivated sellers. Then we started what we call Find Cash Buyers Now, which is how we find cash buyers that are buying properties to, again, we use these in our business. And then we created Find Private Lenders to start, getting money because banks stopped lending. We're now creating a Facebook product because we've done very well on Facebook and advertising. We create products and we attract the right people into our business because we use it in our business. We're actually doing it.
So in your case, you're creating products that you first used in your business, which is why they work and which is why they convert so well.
Yeah, and we've also created products because we've had vendors that, we've brought onto our business because we didn't necessarily know how to do something. And we've brought these vendors on and then end up creating a product because we found, how to improve away in our business. We're always looking to improve, well, both of us, and that's why we're great partners, We want to improve our business. We want to improve the customer experience. We want to attract the right customers. I just don't want to bring in some customer that's going to be a pain in my, am I allowed to say ass?
You bet.
Cool. I don't want to attract pain in the ass customers because they're a pain in the ass and it's not worth it. And they say, we talked about money can't buy you happiness. It can't buy you happiness, but I'm not going to take money and have some pain in the ass person because they're going to cause me a headache and it's not worth the money.
Right. Gotcha. So there's a couple questions that I want to ask you throughout this interview. And one of them has to do with what about folks who don't yet have you had a successful real estate investing business that required that you have tools, but what about I'd say a good hefty percentage of folks that come to our party, at least half of them are struggling to figure out how to leave their 9-to-5 job or how to make it big like you have. So they don't yet have a business to apply tools with. So will your talk apply to them, and if so, how?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Because, I was there before too, right? It's not like I was just born and it was like, oh, I'm just going to start learning how to make money. It's the thing that we're very good at is, and we have been fortunate, and yes, we started in real estate and we saw what we needed in our business, but it's no different than me going and analyzing some other niche market or some other market and saying, what can I provide to them? What is out there that people need? Because people want to spend money, right?
Yeah, you like I could see how some naysayers right now would be going, well, the economy's bad. We don't want to spend, people don't want to spend. But it's that whole thing I think Zig Ziglar said, people hate to be sold, but they love to buy, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
So tell me more, like when you say people want to spend money, keep going.
People want to spend money, and it might vary, like right now people say, like there's all those naysayers, right? People say there's no money in real estate right now, there's no nothing, there's no anything. We have been making money in real estate, in this like crazy real estate, like, so don't, I guess I just don't subscribe to that whole, you can't do it, the economy's bad, this. It's like, absolutely, people are spending money. You just need to find out how they want to spend their money because they like buying. So create an experience for them that they're excited about spending money with you, that you're adding value to their life. You're adding value to, because with our products, we add value. I'm not just, I don't know, I don't want to say like lotions and potions or anything like that, because obviously, I take vitamins, I use lotion and everything, so I buy that stuff too. But you want to create something that the person does want to buy from you. We believe in creating good relationships and good customer service where people continue to come back. So, if you're a new person find out what people want. You know, you can do the analysis, go learn from, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. What are people buying right now?
Okay. Okay. So, what are some of the stumbling blocks people usually give you when you're explaining this to them? That, you know, give them value, give them what they want, what they need. What do people usually come back with and say, yes, but?
I mean, God, people come back with yes, but everything. Yes, but the economy's bad. You just gave a great one, right? Yes, but it's different for everybody else. And you know,
or how about yes, but you're in real estate and you've mastered it and you have a knack for it. What about me? I'm not in real estate. I don't know anything about real estate. I don't want to go into real estate. How do I, you know?
I didn't know anything about Facebook at all. And we make a lot of money on Facebook because we're like, okay, where is an opportunity? So we go and find opportunities.
So you start by asking, where is an opportunity?
Absolutely. So what you need to do is go start asking people what they want, what they like. Think about what you want, what you like. You know, I mean, I was getting my hair done the other day and I'm sitting there and, you know, and this girl comes in and she had this, like, it looked like an iPad, you know, like the size of an iPad. And she's like, it's solar panels and I can charge my speakers and my phone and be on the beach listening to this. And I was like, that is brilliant. Why didn't I think of that? Like solar panels, being able to have free power when you're sitting on the beach, right? There are so many opportunities out there. Just ask yourself, just like throughout your day, allow yourself to think about what's missing. What do I want? What do other people want? Listen to people's conversations. Go eavesdrop on people. Go ask your friends. Go ask your family. I know that you hear these things throughout your day. You just don't necessarily aren't looking for it. Do you know what I mean?
So the first step is find opportunity.
Yeah,
like,
be aware.
Where is opportunity? And ask yourself. Yeah, I often tell people that the brain is kind of like Google. Like what the questions you ask determine the quality of your life. So the structure of how you do it is you ask, where's the opportunity? Number one. Yeah. Why is that making you smile?
Because I like questions. I asked you a question the other day.
Yeah. You want to tell everybody what the question was?
Sure. I said, would you rather be the best player on a losing team or the worst player on a winning team?
Yep. And I said the worst player on a winning team. Yeah. Yep. And you said that's what all your winning friends say.
Anybody, I would never work with somebody that doesn't answer that.
Yeah.
Because, you know, like it's like you said, there are opportunities everywhere. Just clue yourself into them and start listening, start being aware. And the people are making money all over the place because they find an opportunity and they take action and they do something. Right. And you know what? It's not going to be perfect day one. You know, you're going to make mistakes. I make mistakes all the time. Everybody makes mistakes, but you're never going to find success and you're never going to, you know, achieve anything if you don't try. And you don't need to reinvent the wheel. There's people out there doing it. Like our business, our real estate business. Do you know where we copied it from? The grocery diverting business.
What's that?
Yeah, exactly. I didn't know what it was either until I met Kent. But so basically, there is a business out there that I can go buy Tide laundry detergent in the California market because there's like an overstock of Tide laundry detergent for $2 a box, let's say. But in New York, they have a shortage. So I can go sell it in New York for like $4. So you buy truckloads and you send it. You know, I can buy it in California, send it to New York.
So it's basically arbitrage.
Exactly. So what Kent did in his business, and the way we reverse engineered going and like finding this deal and trying to sell it, right?
So hold on, you Skype cut out there for a minute. Okay. And by the way, are you recording on your end too?
No, I didn't.
Okay, no, that's fine. Just want, but okay, so. I heard you say something about reverse engineer, but Skype did something weird. So if you want to start there.
Yep. So basically we began to Kent reversed engineer this and then we took it into our real estate business. What he did is he said he had all these clients that were buying from him, like that bought Tide laundry detergent. Instead of like going and finding all these good deals and selling them, right? He went talked to his existing clients and said, what do you want? I know you just bought Tide, but what else can I help you with? And they said, well, I want Crest. Okay, you want Crest? How much are you willing to pay for it? They're like, you know, $1.50. So all he had to do was go find it somewhere for less than $1.50, know what he wanted to make, and then he wasn't selling it anymore. He's shopping, right? Like
Gotcha.
it's no different than when I go into Nordstrom's and they're like, "What can I help you with today?" And I'm like, "Okay, look, try to sell me jeans. They're gonna go shop for me because they know that I'm there for something." It's so different. It's like when you
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy because you're reminding me of what uh got me inspired to get online in the first place. I read Tim Ferriss's 4 Hour Work Week, and he said just spend a little bit of money on pay-per-click to drive people to a squeeze page that asks them what they think about a specific area of interest that you have an interest in, so that you actually enjoy being in the space you're in. And then once people tell you what they want, create a product around what they want, and you already have the buyers. They already told you
take
what they want.
advantage of the absolutely take advantage of the opportunity because it's everywhere.
It's for whatever reason let's make it fun. You're in a challenge and you decide you can't do anything in real estate, and you can't work with Kent, and you can't work with any of your existing contacts, and you have $2,000 to your name. Period.
Hmm?
What would you do? Like, walk us through it. Like, kind of, like, I guess first thing, I already know the first step. You'd ask yourself, where's their opportunity?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And then what?
So, well, I mean, for me personally, because I've done it before, so I like to do it about things that I'm passionate about. So I would
Okay.
go find something that I'm passionate about.
Okay, let me
and
stop
then-
you real quick.
Okay.
Because actually, just so you know, because I know what I'm doing, but I'm wanting to make sure that people watching at home right now can actually go step by step and do this, and at the end of it have the ability to take action. So right now, there's people saying, "Well, my passions are all not monetizable. Like, I like bird watching, or I like."
Bullshit. That's monetizable. People pay to go bird watching. Just saying.
Okay, well, I like famous people. I like just, but how am I going to compete with National Enquirer or People Magazine, or, like, I guess people just come up with these ideas that, oh, I'm not into weight loss or fitness. I'm not into real estate. I'm not into dieting. I mean, I'm dating, dieting, or real estate, which are the big three main offers, right?
I'm not into any of those either.
Come on, real estate?
I'm kidding.
Oh, yeah, all three of those, right?
Dieting and real estate.
No, but that turns out those are the big three that
Yeah.
do really well online. So
Uh-huh.
I guess like, what if somebody says, "Oh, I just like to garden," or I like to, watch my kids grow up," or, that's not monetizable.
Yep. Okay. So the first thing I would do is, people don't even realize the power of Facebook and what it offers. I would go onto Facebook and see what people are talking about. I would go online and see what news stories, what's going on, what people are talking about. Like, there's so many things out there that they have what's trending right now. Go string and something that's not dating, dieting, or real estate, right?
What's trending? Is that what you said?
What's trending?
Skype did that weird thing again.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So,
Let
but
me
you
check.
said what's trending? Uh-huh.
What's trending? Yeah. Go see what your friends are talking about on Facebook. Go see what, if you go to Yahoo, if you go just Google trends, online, people love sharing information right now. It's ridiculous what people are willing to share. Just go start looking at it, see if it's an opportunity that excites you. I mean, we find information on Facebook all the time, online all the time. It's like, I go see what our competitors are doing. I go see what other people in other industries are doing. And it's like, hey, this is an opportunity. You just need to be open to realizing it. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So go start looking at stuff. Go start analyzing. I mean, I'm a bit of an analyst, I guess, right? But it's exciting to me. I like things. I like people. I like seeing what they're doing. I like getting people excited about things. So go see if there's something that people are talking about, getting excited about, that you can get excited about, that you can believe in, and see what opportunities. And the best way to do that, like networking. Obviously, you believe in that. I believe in that. Start asking people. Start seeing what's going on. Get some feedback and say, okay, well, would you do this? Would you do that? Like, we never offer a product or anything before going and asking people if they want it. Why am I going to spend time and money and energy and resources and all of that creating something that nobody wants?
Okay. So step one, ask yourself, where's their opportunity? Step two, actually take action on that question and go to like Facebook, go to different places, go to network and find out what your friends and people around you are actually interested in.
Yeah.
Step three is identify an opportunity that you think you could kind of leverage. And then step four is ask people if they would actually buy that.
Yeah, I mean, that whole process, you should be asking people. You might be asking Facebook because you're online, but you're asking your network, you're asking your friends, you're asking your family, you're looking online. The whole time you're asking and finding an opportunity.
Gotcha.
Like, you don't want to go offer an opportunity like, you gave the example of bird watching, right? Like, people do monetize bird watching, and there are probably people that make pretty good money at it because there are people that pay good money. I mean, I remember when I went to Costa Rica, like for the first time 10 years ago, and I met a couple there that had paid like $5,000 to go on a bird watching tour. And they're not the only ones on that tour. And every single couple paid $5,000. And Costa Rica is not an expensive country to go try. 10 years ago, it wasn't. It's getting more expensive. Right. But do you think somebody's monetizing that? Absolutely.
Totally.
So that person found the opportunity and monetized it.
Right. And so even if somebody said, well, I'm a stay-at-home single mom, how can I can't move to Costa Rica, they could even figure out who has a business in Costa Rica, contact them and say, how much would you pay me if I sent you people there, right? Like,
absolutely, because you know what Costa Rica is missing, and because I lived in Costa Rica and I love Costa Rica. I go there many times a year, and you know what they're missing?
What?
They don't know how to internet market at all. All of them, when they meet me and they're like, oh, what do you do? They're like, oh, can you help me? All of them want you to market their business. And they pay huge affiliate fees. People go down there on yoga retreats, surf retreats, bird watching, whitewater rafting, like volcano touring, zip lining. Like, there's tons of opportunities, tons. Everywhere you look. There are so many opportunities, I have to turn them down all the time. Because I listen, I pay attention.
Wow. Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. So what's the maximum amount of time you would spend if you were like finding an opportunity that you could maximize?
Well, it depends. It depends, because that's a hard question to answer. Like, I'm not going to spend months, right? But it depends on how much traction I'm making. So if like I start looking at it and it's like I'm not really finding the answers that I want to find and I'm not getting excited about what the opportunity is, then I stop. So that could happen like day one, because I'm like, really, nobody is interested in bird watching tours. So, but then if I'm looking into something different and I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm getting a lot of interest on yoga tours and surf tours. So that's exciting. And then I start saying, okay, I think I can do this. I'm going to, do pay-per-click. Maybe I'm going to start advertising. I'm going to do something. This is the affiliate fee that I'm going to make on that tour. If I do this, what's my conversion going to be? Do I stay excited about it or do I not stay excited about it?
Right.
So this analysis, well, this isn't going to work, this isn't going to work. Like, seriously, the biggest thing that I've learned is just trust your intuition. I know that it sounds so cheesy, but like, you just, you can be honest with yourself. You need to ask yourself, is this exciting? Am I scared? So I'm analyzing the hell out of it because I don't want to actually be successful, or I don't want to fail, depending on what your fear is, right? But be honest with yourself and ask yourself, is this a good use of my time? Am I really looking at this opportunity? And, is it giving me the answers I want, or is it not? Am I ignoring them? Am I listening to it?
Right. Gotcha. 100%.
It's so important.
Awesome. So I think anybody watching this that's not sure how to take advantage of the power of the internet, that you should have enough by now from what Heather shared. Now, how about folks that are a little more advanced, folks that are at, that are already succeeding? What are some of the insights you can share about going beyond the plateau of, getting where you wanted to be in the first place?
Well, it's not really that different. It's just continue to seek out opportunities. And a big thing for me personally is give up control.
Awesome.
I have a great partner. Kent and I have other partners as well. We've continued to, add products, add businesses as we've been in business in the 3.5 years. And, give up control. Just because there are opportunities out there. And again, go find the opportunities that work for you, that you get excited about. Find the right team members. Don't hire anybody that wants to be on the best player on a losing team. Find the right people to partner with, and your business and your life and everything. It's just you're surrounding yourself by better people. You are creating more opportunities. You're finding more opportunities. People that work with you are bringing you opportunities, and they come to you with like, hey, this opportunity, and they've already done their, due diligence analysis. And it's something that like I'm excited about, and I've done all this, and I can come to you, David, and be like, check out this opportunity.
Right. So that's a good segue question. How do you decide? Because especially knowing what I know about you, like having just gobs and gobs of opportunities coming to you, how do you decide what to say no to, and what's your personal strategy for being able to say no and not be tempted?
So we are slow to hire, quick to fire. That's one thing.
Okay.
I told you that one question. I always ask that in my interviews when I'm talking to anybody. When I say interview, I don't necessarily mean employees. Another question that I like to ask is because I get some interesting answers, and Kent actually gave me this question. I think it's like a Google question. Is tell me something about yourself that you believe to be true that pretty much everybody else doesn't believe to be true. And I was like, that's interesting. So this sales girl who is rock star salesperson, you want to know her answer and why I hired her right after that?
What's she saying?
People say money can't buy you happiness. She's like, that's bullshit. She's like, money makes my life so much easier. You don't get it. Like, I got in a ar accident the other day. You know what? Nobody was hurt. And money, I didn't stress about it because I had the money to cover for it. Whatever. Money allows me to go do things that are fun.
So it lets you know that she had the right mindset, the right mentality.
Absolutely.
That she had no hang-ups, fears, concerns, worries.
Well, no, that's not true. She has hang-ups.
About money.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I have hang-ups and fears too. I mean, come on.
I meant about money.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's why she's a rock star salesperson. Like right out of the gate.
Gotcha. So, very cool. Well, I think you're going to be in Austin on Thursday, July the 12th, I believe. And for folks that want to come watch Heather and her partner Kent rock the stage on at the Internet Marketing Party, go to internetmarketingparty.com and then go to the little tabs that says upcoming parties. Actually, we have a box for you guys at the top. And I made a funny picture of you two wearing hats. Yeah, no, it's funny that way.
The box is over here.
You point that way, I'll point that, and it's up there or down there. It's everywhere. Just look for the box. But anyway, so cool. Any parting ideas or words that you want to share with everybody?
No, I'm just excited. I'm looking forward to it. I love Austin. I love hanging out with cool people, so I'm really excited.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, thank you very much for your time this afternoon. And what are you doing for the rest of the day?
I'm going to go paddleboarding, and I'm going to do some wakeboarding and tubing and maybe get a little bit of work done.
Very cool. And that's what happens after you go through that initial phase of finding the opportunity, asking yourself what's the opportunity, identifying it, asking others if it's something they would do, and then building a plan, taking action on it over and over and over, and you get to live a charmed life.
And finding the right team.
Cool.
So thank you to my team. They're wonderful.
Very, very cool. Well, thanks a bunch, and we'll see you in a couple weeks.
All right. Bye, David.
Bye-bye.